Bigfork High School is powering up. Electronic devices like iPads and smartphones are now the educational accessory.
I love being able to do things from my phone. Like if I can access the internet, I can just email my teacher right away.
Just a few months ago, students had to keep their cell phones off or they were confiscated. Now you're allowed to use them on school property as a learning tool.
It basically allows kids to bring their own technology. That's really what it is. It's a BYOT program now.
With the school cell phone policy revision, the library is now online, allowing students to download books directly onto their cell phones.
If you get home and when you want to check out a book and you're like, oh, I forgot to go to the library, but instead you could just be like, oh, I just go on the library when I'm at home on my phone. So.
The days of tracking down a delinquent book are gone for school librarian Scarlett Sherman. After 2 weeks, the books simply disappear, and students love the new technology.
It's something they enjoy. It's here to stay. I don't think we can fight it. I think we have to support it, and that's just what we're trying to do.
But are the students using this opportunity to further their education, or are they using it to further their standing on Angry Birds?
If you look at it from a different aspect, when some kids are using it more to help them out in school too, and not just to mess around all the time.
This semester is a trial period to see how students and faculty handle the newfound tech freedom. The superintendent says those who abuse the system can expect some consequences.
Just like we have policy in place to deal with a kid that does anything, whether it be bringing tobacco to school or using anything else inappropriately. So we have policies in place to address it when it happens.
Some teachers are just as tech savvy as their students, while others may wonder what role they are left to play.
And I think it's going to happen, but to be this far in front of things sometimes is a little scary.
The role really doesn't change. You're there to facilitate instruction, and so it's just a different tool to use. So we don't want anybody to panic. We don't, it's a plus, it's not a negative.
The days of slide rulers are long gone at Bigfork High. Now it's the students who may have something to teach.
I think the students are smarter than us in some respects. With all the apps that they have, all the things that they can do with their phone, the sky's the limit.
If a teacher puts things you need to know for the test the next day on the board, then I'll get out my phone, I'll take a picture so I don't have to write it down, and then I can just go back to it later that night and zoom in and check everything out.
Keiko says the progressive technology approach at Bigfork High School gives her an advantage over other Montana seniors. And for a graduation gift, it's not a shopping spree she's after.
It's an iPhone. It's cool. Just typical teenager.
On special assignment, I'm Robin O'Day for Montana's news station.